I know what you're thinking. The title's a bit misleading. Yeah, it is. I'm glad that you can agree. Sleep is for the smarts. Quite a few people know it, but they still choose not to follow and abide by it. They feel guilty for letting themselves sleep when they still have work to do, especially before exams. It gets stressful. Maybe I'll do just one more past paper and then I'll sleep. I have some time, I might as well do some tutorial questions, one of my friends said. What if I told you that this exact thing is what's holding you back, stopping you from reaching your potential? Imagine each time you learn a bit of information, it's like putting a book in a shelf. And a lack of sleep is like carving a hole in the middle of the shelf, so that in the morning, half of the books have already fallen out. What's the point of it? Instead, if you sacrifice some of your studying, you could be making sure that the shelf is sturdy, so that whatever the few books are in there, actually stay in there. Yes, it'll be less information. Yes, you won't be able to get an extra past paper in. But the work you have done sticks in your long-term memory. It's easier to manage, it makes your grades better. Furthermore, in the actual exam, your brain's going to be functioning. Recently, I just had 6 hours of sleep after sleeping 9 to 8 hours consistently. And I was shocked to see how much slower my brain was working. Some of you may argue that 6 hours is a good amount and 7 is alright. You need more. You need more sleep. It's minimum 8 usually. The recommended is 7 for adults, yes. However, if you've got sleep depth and try waking up without an alarm, you'll be surprised how long you sleep. Sometimes people sleep up to 12 hours. That's just how tired and exhausted you are. You've been working in that state for months without realizing it, and your current levels of flow, of your concentration, is just 20% of what it could be. So, enough of that. How do I actually fix this? You might be asking. Start by simply sleeping 30 minutes earlier a day. Set an alarm to wind down. And on your phone, see if you can make it schedule, if you can have a scheduled shut off. For me, I have it every day at 8:30. This means that my phone's switched off at least 1 hour before bed, and that's ideal. 30 minutes is fine as well. Just make sure all of your devices are switched off 30 minutes before you sleep. Secondly, it's important that you reduce blue light. Blue light is basically what these lamps, this light above me, is emitting. It's artificial light, and it tricks our brain into thinking it's broad daylight. And some of you may have heard of the circadian rhythm. It's our daylight cycle. If we think it's sunny outside, we're going to be more active, we're going to be more awake. Instead, if we switch off the light, then we're going to be thinking that, hey, it's nighttime, it's time to sleep. Of course, it's a bit dangerous to go about and have no light in your room as you're trying to wind down, so just dim it. If you have an LED lamp, then make sure it's emitting red light. Red dim light or orange and yellow light. They're the best because they have the least amount of blue light. Blue light is what's actually the main issue. It's what keeps us awake. It's what tricks us into thinking it's daylight. Those 3 tips about sleeping earlier, making sure that your lights are dimmed, and having your devices switched off 30 minutes before bed will help change the way you sleep, and your grades will shoot up. You'll get more studying done. I know it sounds crazy, but you can study in the morning, and you're more focused then. So, give it a try. It's always better to give something a shot rather than saying that no, I can't do it. Either way, I hope this has helped. Thank you.